Extra, extra, read all about it. 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 Hot off the press, brand new news, front page, who is this? All black on, real low key, take a guess. I stand out from the rest, no contest. I've been the man, I am him. Only fear God with the fear God I'm in. Been blessed, prayed up, amen. Now I'm getting to this money like a paper route kid. Extra, extra, read all about it. 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 I've been the man, you verse me, I know you would never win. Rarely take an L, never been a fan. Added sense, top speed, rest is in the wind. I just do me, I don't chase trends. First they all hate, then they wanna make friends. Talking about weed, that was never in the plan. I don't speak French, but I really like France. Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it.
What is up, everybody? I'm Condition 13. It's time to get down on some more Hogwarts Legacy. Playing through on our hard mode Hufflepuff playthrough. Hope you're having a good day so far. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new, please do become a subscriber. Let's get on with it. It's a magical day. Cedric Sprout. Shadow laying on the floor behind me. Twin laying in Shadow's chair. And here we go. Speak to Natty. Roger. Knew it. I was like, the game is way too quiet. This is odd. What up, Natty?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
One never knows when to
I question them.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I don't
It's a
think he
scandal!
has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his request until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am,
I'll get
to be
that book back
honest.
for you, bud.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Aloha, Mora.
Now I'm going to rob your house. Pick the lock before the lock's fucking texture's loaded in.
Revelio.
Boom, ba-dum. Ba-da-da-ba-da-do. I mean, why even have locks in the magical world? I mean, wouldn't they? I mean, at this one, wouldn't they even come up with like better magical locks? Like, I don't know, man. Like, or anti-magic locks, so you can't use a simple spell to unlock them.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her.
Time to go whoop some ass.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Here we go.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Just keep an eye out.
I'm the only one left. Charming. I know you're there. What?
It's no talents.
Go check it out.
Expulsion!
Shit! Fuck! It didn't work! Ah! Damn it! I didn't petrify him? Shit! My plan did not fucking account for that.
How did that feel?
Bad. So bad.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Yes.
Now to finish the job. Expulso! 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 Planting inspiration. Stand and fight me. Release me. Expulso!
Confringo.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso!
Glacius.
Expulso! Might want to look
Hello.
up.
Thank you.
I'm just warming up. Expulso!
Confringo. Defender.
You will pay for
Oh! Wrong button. I double tapped the next page over, but just trying to hit that button. There we go. Really fits.
Revelio. Why do I get stuck on these assignments? Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
I was gonna find that letter.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Revelio.
Oi.
Revelio.
Hey.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. I felt it warranted more than a piece of meat pie. I could have killed that for him.
Some sort of dog.
Expulsion!
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender.
What are your thoughts on anything?
Revelio.
fled like a coward. There you are. Expulsion!
Confringo! Defender!
Expulsion! What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock. You'll soon bear the scars of my wrath. You can count on it. Expulsion!
Defender!
Death from above! Expulsion!
Defender!
Flash of inspiration!
Revelio! Vicus Totalis! Revelio! Natty must be here somewhere.
It's a draw.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon that wand. It must be blocked by...
Revelio!
Hi, Natty.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
There. Ah, there we go.
I can tell.
Aloha, Mora. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero at the end of the night.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
I was promised a fight. That was there was no fight. That was disappointing.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yeah. The authorities haven't been much help.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Smithwich's when you can.
Some gold.
Yeah.
Why, you this is my most generous man.
Where's your drum?
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always,
7,500.
I have a special prize for you.
Fuck me. Alright. What if I got more for selling shit at my shop?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
What's up, Penny? Yes, so 6 gold. It's not much, but still, it's something.
Penny wishes you safe.
We'll identify these items. Buzzy, buzzy. Straw hat. All right. It's a beautiful day.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and...
Here we go. 7,500 fucking gold for that per mod. That's a lot. Fast travel for the win.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I got that email in the middle of a cutscene. That was hilarious. Caught me off guard. Horribly off guard.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads. Ugh.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Bum, bum, bum. Now, where is this cave? Where, oh, where is the cave? I hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you for tuning in. And whether or not you're watching this live or in on demand, thank you. Ooh, this is actually the first time I've been in the common room. Since they put up the decorations, this is beautiful. Check it out during the daytime. Really pretty. Each common room is pretty fucking awesome. Unique in its own right. Alright. Let's go. Oh. Bat. Wrong staircase. There we go. Right way. No, I don't come here often.
Revelio.
See. Huh. Ho 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 ho.
Aha!
Aha! It's going down. Oh, I agree, peeps. I agree. That was perfect.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
That was perfect.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you now. Yeah.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Women just demanding attention.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Beautiful.
Aloha Mora.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Clock tower, clock tower. Now, if I remember, there's a bell missing from the bell tower, and I have to replace it. I get something from it.
Revelio. Revelio.
This set of armor belonged to Sir Scuttlethorpe, the headless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
Revelio.
Dead? What do you
Hello,
mean,
Hamura.
dead?
Revelio.
Alright. Alright, before we do this, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I need to pee. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash. Do not forget to smash that like button. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, how to do
Revelio.
a Pulso puzzle.
Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Nope, nope.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Oh, I tried to jump out of the way, did not work. Oh.
Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Whoa. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Now I know how to fucking do this puzzle.
Accio. Oh. Oh. Accio. Accio.
I was. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this another time. Post, man. I hated him when I fucking did him the first time.
Revelio.
Alright, let's find the location of the third keeper trial. Let's go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Can you go inside? Alright, sorry everybody. Hold on. Thank you, everybody. Sheldon is the only person that has a poop schedule in this world, and that's a fictional character. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And Shadow, when he's gotta go, I take him outside so he doesn't shit on the floor.
Spleen, I think.
Good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. Good boy, getting chin rubs. Yeah. How you doing, Crack? Hope you're doing well. Good timing, because we are on our way to speak to the portrait of Professor Niam Fitzgerald in the map chamber. I get special for that. I want to continue on the main story. Well, don't fuck it up. That was, I just fucked up the Deposo chamber. Oh my god, those puzzles suck. The Pulso puzzles. Shadow, I love you so much. You good boy. You are. You good boy. You good boy. You good boy. Guess what? And you're gonna get a visit today. I love you.
Welcome back.
Also, we're gonna have a chat later. I've seen videos of pit bulls howling. Yeah. Lazy. Fuck.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I'm sorry, Shadow. I didn't mean to say that. You're right. That was rude of me. I shouldn't have said move. I meant excuse me. I meant pardon me. I didn't mean move out of my way because you're big and in my way. Wow. Good.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
When? Can we not destroy every piece of furniture I have? Thanks, bud.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I love these animals. Oh, Quinn, he's just always sitting right by me, looking at me like, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're available to pet me now? Because I could use some pet."
How could she refuse?
That cat can stare at me for hours. He has before, just sits here staring at me. It's kind of creepy.
I hope Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
Awesome.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise.
It's looking awesome.
I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I find his reasoning suspicious. Extremely suspicious. Also, polyjuice potion doesn't change your clothing.
How do you feel?
Just saying.
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon.
Or your voice.
How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince
That's not the way the force works.
Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this wrong.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley.
Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Ears everywhere.
Well, there's one for my diary.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
Shenanigans.
I am quite healthy, Gaunt.
I assure you, these shenanigans are well warranted, good sir.
Something is...
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor,
not a bit.
A word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I dare say. Are these students or are they animals? Just move them all out to the stables at this rate.
Miss Broom.
I said good day.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How
here we go.
Delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig.
Yes.
You simply keep doing the
Sir,
wonderful
no
job that you're
attention.
doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you.
One
But I'm
does
happy to
lead
look
from the
into-
front.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
That's beautiful. I can't cast Revelio.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You
How
dare question
you
me?
I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well.
Toujours pas.
Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course,
Toujours
sir.
pur.
Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's
Oh,
way.
Champs-Élysées. Na-na-na-na. Oh, Champs-Élysées.
Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
What's up, kitty kitty? Fuzzy kitty.
Revelio.
This set of armor for a house elf is rumored to have been made by a cruel wizard who wanted his elf to protect him in battle. Happily, the wizard was too dense to realize that the armor could in fact be considered clothing. The moment the elf donned it, he disapparated right out of it, never to be seen again.
Revelio.
Elf rights. Free the elves.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Like, hold the fuck up.
Aloha Mora.
A lot of loot here.
Revelio.
Or days out. Or days out. Part of that painting.
Revelio.
Boom, 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 boom.
Revelio. Glacis. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Toujours pure.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
The Sorting Hat. Wish you could talk to it. Talk about resting bitch face. I think he's pissed off at my hat. I think this, that, you know, definitely staring at my hat. Some fucking stink eye for the hat, man. You know what? I can have other hats.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Yeah, Sorting Hat's definitely jealous.
Revelio.
Yeah. And I have been following the good storyline, yet did not hesitate to fucking just rob the headmaster's bedroom
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Headmaster doesn't really seem
That must be the pedestal.
observant.
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Did you ever get a rival's key? I didn't get to nab one yet. I don't know. Oh, you have to. Yeah, I don't know how that works. So I honestly haven't tried, to be honest with you.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Hogwarts Legacy was the best-selling game of the year, PlayStation, and platform. Last time I've topped this quality development. Oh yeah, it's a good game.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
I'll take your time, my friend.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
How far back will it throw me, though? That's the question.
This is my chance. Come and leave. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh. Wow. I deserve that. I deserve that.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Eve?
have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The Deathly Hallows.
I've never felt such power.
Depulso! Bombarda!
Revelio.
Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Protego! Stupid one! Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Descender! Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Descender! Bombarda!
Such power!
Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Bombarda! Defender! Descendo! Depulso! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Descendo! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Depulso! Descendo! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. 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 Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. 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 Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Bombarda.
Fucking cunt.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. 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 Defender. Bombarda. Woo!
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished.
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve! We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is how people go dark. I rub the kitty belly. I get that kitty belly. And I go rubby, rubby, rubby. I rub that kitty belly. I got that kitty belly. I go rubby, rubby, rubby.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Alrighty, row.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Ow! It is a beautiful day. Sort of. Ish. Back him up a little bit. we go. All right, y'all. Oh, I got the perfect screen cap for next stream's thumbnail. Thank y'all for tuning in. You're the best. On Condition 13, this is Hogwarts Legacy. And once again, it doesn't matter whether or not you're watching this live or on demand, later at your own leisure. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to smash that like button. I'll see you soon.